First tonight, could Lee Circle become something else? It is a possibility as city leaders discuss the Confederate symbols and monuments in New Orleans, including this statue of Robert E. Lee that is prominently displayed in the CBD. Coincidentally, the mayor's discussion of this began weeks ago as the city prepares for the tricentennial celebration in 2018.
And at the same time, symbols like the Confederate flag are major topics across the U.S. after last week's church massacre in South Carolina. WDSU reporter Casey Ferrand is live now with why the mayor says this needs to be addressed as we look toward the city's future.
Well, Adriana, the mayor's office says Landrieu has discussed with the 2018 Tricentennial Commission members how to appropriately recognize the city's history while also helping New Orleans become its best. At least one group agrees, while another says it would be wrong to remove Confederate symbols. As the city prepares to celebrate 300 years, Mayor Mitch Landrieu wants the Tricentennial Commission to take a closer look at symbols from the past to determine their relevance in the city's future. That includes the prominent Robert E. Lee statue in Lee Circle and possibly the statue of Confederate General Beauregard in City Park.
It represents subjugation to African Americans who are the descendants of individuals who were kept in bondage.
Mayor Landrieu says in a statement, these symbols say who we were in a particular time, but times change. Yet these symbols, statues, monuments, street signs, and more, still influence who we are and how we are perceived by the world. New Orleans NAACP President Morris Reed applauds the mayor for initiating this discussion, which he says is long overdue.
We're supposed to touting the fact that we would like to be a progressive city, and we have open arms to everyone, all ethnic groups, and yet we have these Confederate artifacts and symbols that we still relish in celebrating publicly.
Meanwhile, the rest of the country is wrestling with the same discussion, whether Confederate symbols are divisive, as calls for their removal grow louder.
Would our counterparts be acceptable if we decided and had the political power to erect statues to the Black Panther Party leaders? How would they feel about that?
Well, we spoke to the commander of the Louisiana Division of the Sons of Confederate Veterans. He says in a statement the battle flag is a symbol of racism and divisiveness to radical few on each side of the aisle. The monuments dedicated to the heroes of the Confederacy are a part of Louisiana's history, no matter what the purveyors of intolerance say. He says to take down symbols of our and your history is wrong and proves what our leaders said years ago when the war was fought, that if we lost then, our history would be tarnished and our dead and maimed would be subjects of derision. Adriana.
All right, thanks so much, Casey. Earlier tonight on our website and Facebook page, we asked you if New Orleans should remove Confederate emblems from state grounds. And right now, a resounding amount of you said no. As you can see on your screen there, looks like 69% of you said no.
Tonight on Twitter, one of the trending topics in New Orleans was hashtag Lee Circle replacement. Some of those serious, some humorous. Steve Gleason Circle, Harry Lee Circle, Drew Brees Circle, Bruce Lee Circle, Spike Lee Circle, just some of the many responses online tonight.
And in Mississippi tonight, the House Speaker says the Confederate emblem is offensive and should be removed from that state's flag.